Losing sucks. It does. Hey, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Hey Mark, the podcast where I, Mark, like to talk about my struggles and the adversities that I've faced and how that's helped shape the person that I am today. A lot of the times I like to talk about my struggles and my adversities and how that's helped me become who I am, obviously, but sometimes I do like to interview people as well and talk to them about their struggles and their perspectives and how that's shaped them as well. At the end of the day, my goal is to shine some light on the stigmas that surround mental health and the different adversities that we face, and try and make other people feel like no matter what they are going through, they are not alone. No matter what you're going through, you are not alone. And no matter what I'm going through, I am not alone. My whole life, I have always hated to lose. I've even hated losing more than I love to win. And recently, that perspective has actually changed. I've kind of shifted the way that I think about losing, and I've also shifted the way that I think about winning. But today, I'm specifically going to speak about losing. Now, let's be real. Losing sucks. It does. At the end of the day, we all love to win and we all hate to lose. But why is that? I want to dive a little bit deeper into losing and why we hate it so much. Now, let's talk about losing. Losing sucks, and if you're like me, it's really hard not to take it personal. When we lose, we feel bad. We feel like there's maybe something that we've done wrong, maybe something that we didn't know about, maybe something that, somebody's better than us at. Sometimes it's because of maybe some mistakes that we've made, or maybe it's a mistake of a teammate or a partner. Sometimes it's just because somebody that you were competing against seems like they're better than you, but they're not. And I'm gonna explain something to you right now about losing. Every single loss that we face can be a learning experience if we look at it in the right perspective. Now, maybe it is something that you just didn't know about before. Maybe it's something that you haven't developed yet, like a skill or an ability. And I don't think that looking back into the past is always such a great thing to do. I don't think that we should always live in the past, and I don't always think that we should live in the future. But I think that sometimes it's good to reflect on our losses. I feel like the more losses that we overcome, the closer we get to those big wins. And sometimes it's important to reflect on those losses and understand why they happened. Maybe it was something that you didn't know about. Maybe it was a skill that you haven't developed yet. If you are able to look back and see why you've lost, then maybe you're able to make sure that that doesn't happen again. Maybe you're able to overcome that. Maybe you're able to learn what skill you needed to learn so that you could get that win the next time. It's important to reflect, but it's not always necessary to just sit and dwell on that loss. It's important to understand that loss stands for learning opportunity. So stay strong. And I feel like that's something that I've always overlooked because I always take losses personal. Whenever I lose, I feel like it's something that I've done wrong, or I feel like it's something that I can't even possibly do. Sometimes it's important to look back at the situation that you lost in, and it's important to visualize yourself redoing that and visualize yourself winning. Visualize yourself actually completing whatever it is that you were trying to do. Whether it's a sports game or a video game or something at work, something in your job or your entrepreneurial endeavors. Maybe it's something to do with your relationships. Maybe it's something to do with your family members. Maybe it's something to do with just a simple board game. If we take things personally, then of course, every single loss is going to hurt, it's going to suck, and we're going to take it personally. We're going to take it as something that makes it feel like we're not able to actually achieve what we're trying to achieve. But every single loss is going to show us almost a direct roadmap on how we can improve to make sure that that situation doesn't happen again. If you're anything like me, I'm going to tell you this right now. Don't take a loss personally. Don't take it to heart, and don't hate to lose. Because one thing that I've learned when I was a salesman for years is every single no that you get is one step closer to a yes. So don't hate to lose. Just love to win, and understand that that losing that you're experiencing right now is one more stepping stone close to that win that you're looking for. If you find this kind of information or content useful, if you find it kind of brings you a new perspective, if you find that it shone a new light on something that you haven't really thought about in the past, then please share it with somebody that you care about. Share it with somebody that you love. Share it with someone that's struggling or has struggled in the past, and help them out with getting one step closer to that win that they're looking for. You might have noticed, but I have a little bit of a different background right now. And the reason why that is because I recently moved. And I moved in with one of my good buddies, Aiden. And if you guys are interested, him and I might actually start to make a couple videos together. Maybe we'll make a couple podcast episodes of just sitting down on our couch and chatting about different topics and being able to share his perspective as well as mine. Let me know in the comments section below, or if you're listening to the podcast version of this, then you can feel free to message me on any single social media platform. I'm always on there at Mark D. Henny. Thank you so much for watching or listening to this. That's all I got today. Peace out. Have a good day, have a good week, have a good month, and have a good year for the rest of 2020. Go out and kill it and get one step closer to that win. Thank you so much.